Hello, everyone, and welcome to another stream here with Zero Camp. This is Andrew, one of your hosts, here to bring you another game here on a Wednesday evening. So tonight, well, actually, before we get started, I'd like to say thank you to Enchanted Grounds in here in Littleton, Colorado, for allowing us a place to play as well as a place to stream. They've been super awesome. If you ever find yourself down in the southwest corner of Denver on a Wednesday, feel free to come join us, play. You can also come play on stream, potentially. We'd like that. We do have a local tournament this weekend. We will not be streaming it, but some of our folks are looking to use that as a Iron Gauntlet qualifier to get into Warfare weekend. So for our players tonight, on the right side, we have Aaron returning from last week for more punishment. His mic's not on yet for this, so to respond. And then on the left, we have Matt, who is he's not a new player. He's new-ish to our meta at this point. Aaron is playing Infernals with Zaateroth, and Matt will be playing Storm Legion with Calder. And at this point, I believe we're going to go ahead and unmic our nerds here. Oh, hold on a second. We might have sound stuff. All right, and I'm going to go ahead now and unmute our players so that way we can talk to them. So, gentlemen, who won the roll-off?
Matt won the roll-off, elected to go second, choosing that side of the table.
I chose this side, but I didn't consider that with wolves I have to move this 40 mil, and I won't be able to move it in straight lines.
Slight echo. But yeah. Cool. What do I need to do about that?
So apologies, because I don't have all my models back from the movers.
That's fine.
This Alexia is Alexia. She's just older one. This Eris is Eris.
Awesome.
And then these Stormsmith Grenadiers are the Weathervanes.
I need a 7, which might happen, but not nearly as likely.
15.
Like, I really like that, because side stuff and all that stuff happened before several times. And I'm like, okay. Which is really good for side stuff. I'm not doing any of the fancy tricks. I'm doing the basic stuff.
And then while our players are getting set up, before they start deploying, can y'all talk through the terrain on the table?
Yeah,
That's an excellent idea.
So right here we've got shallow water. We have a forest. We have a wall here. We have graveyards, graves. These are just for show. They're not in play. We have an obstruction here with the church. Another obstruction here with the wagon. Another wall. This is a windstorm that is also a cloud, right? Yes. I know, but they can be. This one is. We have another forest, another obstruction, another cloud, more shallow water, because this is an idyllic church scene. And then, of course, some craters from a previous engagement. More obstructions in the corner there.
Yep.
Okay.
You can talk again. Excellent. Pulling out my guys.
No, you're good. You're good.
Correct.
I should talk into the microphone when I have conversations about the game. Matt won the roll-off and chose to go second. Aaron's getting his stuff out after both players have set up the objectives and the caches.
So, am I live?
And then on that, on the unit, these guys are 6 plus 9 plus 11.
So I have tell me what starter set.
And then you can subtract.
Hey, Greg,
I'm deciding whether I need to cast.
go get me a large hot chai with soy milk, please, or almond milk. Get something for yourself, too.
Hot chai,
Yeah.
large, whole milk.
No, not whole milk. I mean, that's your problem. And get something for yourself. Yeah.
Right, you're gonna be over
You
there.
know what I love
today.
about Infernals?
What?
Nothing.
On
No,
it.
go ahead. It's
It
fine.
looks so cool.
They do. I bought an Infernals box shortly after they came out. My meta traded me an entire FA scored army so that I wouldn't play them.
Good encouragement there, I'd say.
I was like, fine. You guys
I'll,
win.
I'll play something else. Oh no! Tentacle broke. Cool. Good enough.
So sad. They don't have any attacks, do they?
It's a good thing that's all the horrors I'm going to see. Thanks. Did you get yourself something out?
We are still in what would normally be a pre-clock part of the game. Typically, deployment does not start until. Sorry, the clock does not start until deployment. At this point, after the table and scenario were revealed, both players would reveal spell racks, although Infernals don't have a spell rack. And then they would roll off for sides.
My spell rack that I chose for Calder is going to be Arcane Shield, Electrify, and Deflection.
While Aaron's getting out the rest of his stuff, can you explain the model? Can you just let us know what models you brought tonight? For your
Absolutely.
army?
So the army's led by Calder here, and her battle group consists of the General, and then 2 coursers that are both outfitted with the Shield Guard head, the Stormthrower right arm, and the Shock Shield left arm. For solos, we have Tyson Voss. We have a Storm Legion officer. And then I have Alexia and Eris. For units, I am proxying a unit of Weather Vanes, because I cannot find them right now, with these Stormsmith Grenadiers. They'll just be in the back mostly. I have a unit of Storm Lances, 2 units of Tempest Assailers, which might be my favorite unit in the game, a unit of Arcane Mechanics, and then 2 Zephyrs, which I guess should have been counted in the solos.
Blue color scheme is being complimented. It looks good.
Thanks. The
Sorry,
power of speed paints.
I was just passing on No Howard's message about the models looking good on camera. So excellent, thank you for that. You already talked through your rack, so appreciate that. What command cards did you bring?
I brought Blessing of the Gods, because Big Pig exists. I brought Infiltration. I've learned a hard lesson trying to run Cav with Cygnar, in that they continually get destroyed if you want to access their threat. But Infiltration, thank you, Infiltration or Duck and Cover keeps them safe for 1 turn. Old Faithful, Power Swell, and Put the Fires Out. I didn't have any points to spend on cards, or probably would have taken Savagery.
Fair enough. All right.
I think that's over to me then, isn't
That
it?
being said, yes, please, Aaron, could you let us know what you brought in your army today
All
and what
right.
your command cards are, please?
Absolutely. So this week I decided to go with Zaateroth instead of Agathon. Played her a lot in Mark III, so I'm a little bit more comfortable with that. Her cadre is going to consist of a Desolator, a Foreboder, 2 Lamenters, and a Soul Stalker. Running real horror heavy on this one. Solo-wise, I've got Eilish, 2 running around there in the back, the Great Princess, and her Shrieker, light horror. The Hermit, there you are. Ruger de Viros, 2 Wretches, an Umbral Guardian that is going to be on the table this time, so don't forget about him. I can be taught. Valenhawk there on the horse, and then a unit of Cultists, a unit of Dark Sentinels, and a unit of Floaty Brains. Griever Swarm, strictly speaking.
Floating buttholes, yes.
I wasn't going to say that on stream. You can.
I was.
Command cards. I'm taking Arcane Forces, Duck and Cover, Grave Robbing, Power Spell, and Sapper. Sapper is completely useless this time. Awesome. So, yep, that is what I am running this time around.
And what command cards did you bring?
I already told you.
Aha. But what command cards did you bring?
Well, so those of us that weren't paying attention in class.
But what command? I'm sorry. Okay.
Arcane Forces, Duck and Cover, Grave Robbing, Power Spell, Sapper.
I was having a brief conversation with Greg off camera. I'm sorry. All right. Well, that being said, it is your call if you would like to deploy on clock. Again, typically that does happen, but for simplicity on stream, we don't demand it. All that I will ask our players, and normally I ask this off camera, but it's nice to repeat, is as you are activating things, please say what you are activating and what they are doing. It is easier for folks to follow along at home. But we have 2 nearly fully painted armies on the table again for the second week in a row, and it's fantastic.
I'm so sorry.
Moves are hard.
Matt, your entire army has more paint on it than my entire life does, so don't worry about it.
Cool.
Aaron's struggling because he's known me for too long for this.
Do you want to deploy on the clock?
Up to you, man.
Sure, let's deploy on the clock.
Okay.
So you'll hit start on your side, and
Which is good. Awesome. All right, Zaateroth is going to come over here, and is probably going to hang out right about there, I think.
while they're deploying, I'd like to thank everybody who is watching. Thank you so much for your time. I'm going to start pushing this a little harder because apparently this is my life now. Please, if you like what you're seeing and you'd like to support us, feel free to like or subscribe. The free option is awesome. We just love the support. It lets us know we're doing a good job, and we'd love to hear feedback. We are working to improve the channel. Things are slow. This is neither of our full-time jobs, Greg nor I, but hey, letting us know we're doing great or letting us know what you'd like to see different is great. We try to keep that in mind. Thank you, everybody.
Remember, it's still a minute. So you can just always set it without getting well, the T can't be the tree can't be. It's supposed to be actually allocated.
Also, this lets me work on my golf announcer's voice. Aaron is deploying all of his horrors up on the line. There seems to be it is really hard to make this work. So we'll see if my golf announcer voice works well in the recording.
Charging through there, it's 9. And they're the same deal. Actually, I'm pretty sure it doesn't have, yes, it does not have Pathfinder. They do not have Pathfinder. So 9 and 9.
All right. Kind of, sort of.
Yes.
You're going
All
good,
right.
sir.
Call it right here.
The Berserk is here.
Interesting.
6 and 7. Funny thing about having the receiver part of this mic in my pocket is it keeps catching the side of the chair and magnetizing to it. It's all good. I'll just move the chair.
2-inch range on the blade, 1-inch range on everything.
Imagine that.
But magnets, how do they work?
Nobody knows.
I mean, the Juggalos might. They may just be fooling us all. Or just give Magneto a call. He is the master of magnetism. For a little bit of cross-pop culture reference there.
We're a multi-fandom.
Is he like an anti-hero or something?
He's straight villain.
It's me. You ready?
Yep,
Oh, I have AD. Do you have any?
I do not.
Okay, let me do my AD then.
Oh,
Now, the 180 that I have routinely taken gets shot off the board too fast, so...
You know what's funny is in Wintercore and the Dusk Armies I'm playing, I do typically have AD, but I also have ADHD, so...
Well, that explains a couple things.
different
Okay.
kind of advanced deploy.
You ready?
I am ready.
Good
luck.
luck to our players.
Likewise.
Let them murder each other good.
All right. Let's get going, shall we? Let's start off with the main piece herself. Zaateroth is going to go... Actually, no, she's not, because DeVirus is going to go first. He's going to Scrooge up, and he's going Harmonious Exaltation. Then Zat's going to go. Activation matters. She's going to go and spend 2 to get Rites of Torment up, allowing me to, when I kill things, move members of my cohort. Another 2 to get Scything Touch out. On who? That is an excellent question, since I can figure out where my token is. Ah, Scything Touch. As I drop it on the floor, it's going to go on the Soul Stalker.
Gross. Silly and gross.
Rites of Torment. And then double checking something to see if Hawk has Pathfinder. He does not. That's fine. I think I'm going to leave it right there. And then Zat is going to go ahead and move forward her speed of 6 and get out of the way.
I hope chat likes my hand.
What?
I hope chat likes my hand. I'm saying there's space
Oh, okay.
between the table and the dice trays if you want.
I mean, you could be a hand model.
I really couldn't. I don't know, chat. What do you think of my hand? Never doing that again. Never doing that again.
Appreciated.
No one liked that.
Not even
All right.
me.
Soul
Not
Stalker is
even
going to
me.
go next. Speed of 5, run for total of 12. 10? Speed 7.
He misspoke.
I misspoke.
That would
My
do
brain,
it.
my brain was half
He
a
had the
second.
math backwards in his head.
Fair enough. He's got the spirit.
My horrors do not have to spend essence in order to run a charge as long as their outer ring is intact, which, seeing as these guys are all fresh, is the case.
Because if the outer ring isn't intact. I wasn't mic'd up for that joke. I'm really bummed.
You have a solo too? Oh, so good.
Cool. Desolator. Gonna run over to here.
I am very excited that my infiltration card is basically useless.
Hey, my Sapper card is useless. So,
At least we didn't pay for them.
exactly. And if I'm playing with 4 command cards, that's fine. I can get around that one. All right. Need my 11 because my floaty brain is going to go. Oh, Iris is over there. I hate Iris. What's her range? Threat range?
I want to say 19.
Oh,
Let me
for
double
the
check.
love of all that is good and holy in this world, or unholy.
I want to double check so I'm
Yeah.
not wrong. It is 19.
Threatening 19 range.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That does have a range debuff. Anything that's within 10 inches of her, if you're
Is long
targeting
shadows,
it,
right?
yep, minus 3 inches.
I don't have very much shooting, but that is one that is good.
Cool. So we're gonna go with.
And I'm Cygnar. I have
They did
some
update
shooting
Iris.
everywhere,
Iris still strips off essence, actually, I believe.
but I only
We're whispering and having conversations off mic.
These are fun conversations off mic.
They are.
Where did my 11
Unfortunately,
go?
chat only gets the half. That doesn't matter. Or does? I don't know.
Cool. This is gonna float up to right about there. Long enough to keep the long shadows in place, and hopefully
Oh.
try to do something with that. I don't know.
Interesting. Iris 5's Disruptor Bolt does not remove essence.
That is very good to know.
She's still ridiculous.
Oh, she's silly.
Yo, dog, you know what
She's
stationary
not in this list for your army. She's in this list because sometimes I need a tough thing to just die.
I understand.
Yup.
Cool. Valenhawk's going to go next.
Cygnar's never learned to double tap.
You'd think they would. They have the guns for it. They had the guns for it. The Trencher Express team knew to double tap. Because they had a troll.
Cool. Valenhawk's going to run up, paying this the penalty through running through the shallow water. My Umbral Guardian is going to float. Yeah, it has got ghostly, so it's not going to worry about the terrain. The Hermit's going to run. They're going to run.
By they, he means the cultists. I think you're missing a cultist. They're a unit of 5?
4. It is silly. 4 grunts.
That's weird.
It is weird.
I'm surprised we didn't catch that last week. Or if we did, I just didn't see it.
And if I'm missing one, then that would be good to know as well. So.
No, I don't think you are. Never mind.
Wait, I actually know what I'm doing? That's a first.
We won't tell your wife.
She wouldn't believe it, even if you did.
She really wouldn't.
This turn, we're not going to allocate another one to the Ragnar right now.
Wretch is going to run up.
So hit my 30-day period that I have to give notice for moving out.
That Wretch is going to go up and Black Mantle himself to give himself stealth. Not that I think you're close enough to do anything, but we're just covering bases here.
Like the only thing that's still like up in question is like I'm on the border and then like 3 guys every stuff. Like every other test is like one way or the other. So they're like
All right, Lamenters are going to go next.
diagnosed not to give you anything that's on insurance right now. So, but if you just get your weight down, like it'll be
Cool. All right. The Lamenters are going to go next. They have flying. They're just going to kind of. This one's going to go that way. And that way. Ragna's going to go next. She's going to move up her 6. Oh, I forgot to get her essence. She's going to spend 3 of her essence that I need to get her and get D-Cell up. I'll figure out where her token is on your turn.
I will hit the double. Oh, that's so sad for you. Okay, hold on.
Trigger's going to run over there.
That's so sad for you. Oh, me.
Run.
No, it's not crit knockdown.
And Floaty Brains are going to go next.
Huh? So it's AoE 3. That and you're heavy.
And that is my turn.
Okay.
A lot of things running, not much else beyond that.
All right.
No, it's a throw. It can't be moved anyway.
Bottom of 1.
Okay, so everything's gonna be able to shoot me no matter what I do. So let's just pretend like it doesn't matter. Dance like no one's watching.
That's always a good way to start.
All right, Calder's gonna go ahead and activate. She's going to cast Deflection.
Oh, what does that do again?
It gives +2 defense to every friendly faction model in my control area against range and magic attack rolls.
Awesome, good to know, thank you.
She's going to spend 2 more to cast Arcane Shield on these Storm Lances.
+3 armor?
It is. And then, because you're playing Zaateroth, I'm just going to camp 2.
Can't imagine why.
Yep. And we're just going to come up to here. And I think we're going to be all right with that. Okay. So this is 7, speed 7.
Speed 7, yes.
With 2-inch reach, so 12-inch threat, because you can't speed it up, correct?
With Rites of Torment, I can.
Right. So you can kill something, get a 3-inch.
Kill something. Yep, kill something
Okay.
and get a 3-inch advance. You're correct. So technically, potentially up to 15.
Yep. Okay. Well, it looks like I'm just out of 15 there, so I didn't mess that up. But I
Good
can't
place
really
to start.
Can't really protect much else there. So these guys are pretty useless against your army. Normally, I use them to reduce incoming gunfire ranges,
Which I have
But-
so many of.
but it only works against non-magical guns. And every one of your guns seems to be magical.
If it's not, most of them are going to be magical or magic itself. So yes.
Yes.
This is Cal 14. I'm at 18. Because I'm base
I think the cab is just going to run.
Oh, if you're within 5, I get +4. So I don't think I'll get it on that guy. So I need a 6 to hit him. Yes, that'll hit. Cal 14 on that guy.
They're going to come, just hang out right there.
I like it.
This Zephyr is just going to trample up to about here. It's okay. It's meant to do that.
I'm glad because I've seen enough models fall apart. It's like, eee.
Well, they are Cygnar models. So. All right. Yeah. So he's just going to move there.
Okay.
This unit's going to run. 11-inch run. Let's not screw myself on this movement. Because I want to be able to move this at the end of the turn that it matters.
So I'll target that model in the back, and I'll get those two. Can you see it? I mean, you're in the cloud.
Okay. So they're done. This courser is just going to run into the trench, or the grave.
So just I will get a 6.
Eris is just playing the sneak game and is running to here. These boyos are going to run, my Tempest Assailers. They're in rough terrain already, so their 11-inch run is going to become a 9-inch run.
Awesome.
Then I've got 3.5 inches of movement left.
And since they have shield guard, I'm going to make pretty little triangles.
I like the pretty little triangles.
Yeah, shield wall, not shield guard.
I used to play a lot of Temple Flame Guard, so I'm quite familiar with the triangle.
This courser here is just running.
Awesome.
It has a shield guard head, so it's just more protection for Calder there. The Zephyr is going to run Just stay up here. Tyson is just running to about here. The Legion officer is going to give his tactician order, and then he's going to run.
And hand out 1, 2, and 3 focus.
So he's just going to run up and try to have this wall as well. Actually, he's going to run and hide behind these braver knights. But the tactician will let me get the general over everyone's butt.
Yep.
Is going to
And the general is going to accumulate and run. And he is just going to come.
he's going to tactician.
Is he a Pathfinder?
He does have Pathfinder, yes.
Okay.
I've also got Ghost Walk as a spell, so I can give,
Yes, you do have Ghost Walk.
so I can give Pathfinder out fairly easily.
See if that works. Okay, this will work. So the general's just going to run there.
Okay.
And he'll also, before he runs, he'll put up Polarity Field. Not that you have any constructs, it's just good for me to remember to do that.
Yep.
All right, the mechanics are just walking up here. Alexia's going to move there. And then these guys are just running. And that is me.
Awesome. Refresher, because I haven't played too many Mark IV games.
Yes,
The 50 mil objectives are scored by casters and
battle engines.
battle
Not
engines.
these.
Those are solos. 'cause
That's a
they're on the
solo.
80.
Had to be a real battle engine.
So casters, battle engines, and cohorts.
Yes, correct.
Cool. The 40 mil objective is going to be solos.
Units.
Units? Ah, that's good to know.
Yep, that's
Cool.
why these guys are stuck over here.
Honestly, that's
guard
probably
duty.
why. I'm gonna have to figure out exactly how to redeploy because I forgot. And then the 20 mil cash is going to be solos.
No, any model that sacrifices his combat action, but you can't score yours,
I have
you
to
can
score
only score
yours.
mine, and vice versa.
That makes sense.
And then at the end of each turn, every 40 that you control has to go towards your opponent's edge.
Got it.
And then at the end of the fourth turn, whichever one's closer scores 3 points.
Oof.
So in general, this doesn't last past the top of 5 at the
Yeah.
latest, usually.
Cool. Zat is going to cut for 4.
I just want it marked in the record that Cygnar gets first blood.
I do believe the record is duly noted. Please make a note in there that Cygnar gets first blood because Zat cuts herself.
Yeah, that's not first blood. Nothing died.
But yeah, does she
Also
even have
advance
blood?
the turn counter. Ignore me.
Cool. All right, I'm also going to spend
Yeah, if
2.
I blew up a cultist now.
Yes, but I've only got 4 of them now instead of 6.
Yeah, you'll live. No, he didn't. So we're having a conversation off camera. The cultists are only 4-man units, they're not 6-man.
Cool. Upkeeping Seismic Touch, upkeeping Res of Torment, D-Cell fell off, everything else is good, nothing else for me to be doing. All right, time to go. All right.
So Bloodthirst and Rebel.
Yet again, coming up, Harmonious.
Okay, we'll get to there. Good evening. I am Matt 696. I will get there. This is house 7.
Just so you know, everything's in deflection, except obviously.
Got it. So
unit.
range attacks and magic are going to be at +2?
Yep.
Excellent. Armor, not defense, correct?
No, it's defense.
Defense? Excellent. Thank you.
D-Cell is the armor one. It sounds a lot like deflection. D-Cell's the one that's on like half the faction's racks.
Yeah. It's a pretty good one, let's be perfectly
Yep.
honest.
Yeah, deflection's either a better or worse spell, depending on the matchup.
All right. This is going to be feet turn because I don't think I can get to you, and you can definitely get to me.
Correct.
So, yay, feet turn.
My goal was to try and make you feet defensively first.
Mission accomplished.
Since we have the same feet, except yours is kind of better.
Does mine have the dodge added to it? What is your feat?
Mine is +3 defense, dodge, and riposte, but just for the battle group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And mine is across the army.
right. And you get the teleport place thing.
Yep.
Well, I guess I'm only like halfway through the season. We're about to start we're at the dub area right after so the garlic stuff is almost over.
Awesome.
And then it's
Oh, wait. Okay. Checking range on my Shrieker. He's got a range 10 Admonisher shot. So I'm going to need to get a Rites of Torment off if I want to get him close enough. Odds of that happening? Not great. But we're going to find out.
so you get 17 minutes, and they're like, these two are last prisoners, so you're sitting there fast forwarding through them yelling at each other. Like,
Yeah, cool.
so I'm a bridge watcher. Skipping a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Are we gonna roll up shots for my
I thought about watching that because it is like shot more players, but I was like,
shot number 2, no.
Battle rig is a battle rig.
Feet will be happening.
Is a boosted power 16.
Not quite.
My second shot.
my brother's roommate in college graduated with
Power 16.
All right.
1 damage to the 6. I will
Ah.
so he had just like bookshelves and bookshelves of fantasy. So I watched all of Dragon Ball
Cool. All right, this wretch is going to go first. He's going to go ahead and he's just going to hoof it, 11 inches.
That was my introduction. Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, those three.
4.
Like besides Gundam Wing, like Gundam Wing came out like 97.
my
11. What is your threat ranges?
So Calder has Crusader's Call, so I can add
Yep.
2 inches to any charge. So
Really more specifically the things that might be able to get to Zat this next turn.
yeah, okay, so 18-inch gun.
All right.
If you let me charge, it'd be a 20-inch gun if I could kill what I charge with.
Okay.
15-inch melee,
Melee. Got it.
and then gun would be 16 inches. If they killed what they charged with on the melee, they then could do an 8-inch shot. So it could potentially be 23 or more. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
The coursers have a 12-inch spray and 6-inch movement. So it'd be 18 on the gun, potentially 25-ish with the charge.
Got it.
Right? Because they could charge something and then spray that. The general has, I want to say his gun's 8. So he would be a 14-inch gun, and then of course he could charge.
Yeah.
And then he also has Righteous Vengeance. So if you kill a trooper,
Okay, he gets
then
it.
he'd get the 3-inch movement and attack. Tyson's probably out of range. He's a speed 7, range 8.
She was also our rifle team instructor.
Calder herself is range 8. Nope, range 10 on her gun. And speed 8, so 18. That's about it.
Okay.
For those. And Eris, of course.
Yeah.
She's not terribly dangerous to
not
Zaateroth.
not exceptionally, but
Nope.
she is still. I have to worry about her.
Yep. She's more dangerous to all your little duders.
Yeah. They're in the wrong spot. They should have been over here.
Well, play with what you got.
I know. Zaateroth is going to go, and she's going to pop feet, so I can satisfy the pesky commentator.
That's right. The pesky commentator.
She's going to spend 3 and summon in Tormentor.
I am shocked and appalled that you would do that.
I forgot to do it turn 1, so let's be perfectly honest. I'm still bad
Oh, I
at
didn't
this
know you
game.
were allowed to.
3 per game.
Oh, they did limit it. Okay.
Yeah, but it's probably for the best.
Yeah, it's 1 summon at 50, 2 summons at 75, 3 summons at 100.
That makes a lot of sense.
Cool. In theory, you could go all 8. Entire army to the Come on, I want to summon more dudes. And, no, so... Watching a lot of
Cool. I am going to...
Fire. 1 or 2 goes out. Goes out. Oh, man. Fire. Goes out. Does not go out. I think that was it. So it takes a...
She is going to... Actually, I think she is probably happy with where she's out. She had a kill box. She's going to shimmy up just a little bit. And she's going to camp the 2. And we're going to hope for the best. This Lamenter is going to come up right about there.
Yeah. I got you.
This Lamenter is going to come up right about there.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Umbral Guardian is going to float over to here.
I think both are good choices.
5 inches.
I think that's it. Okay, so
Awesome. The Hermit is going to
the feature in your Nate, you need
spend the 2-inch movement to get to there. 5 there. 5 there. Is going to do the Whispers at the Gate, adding essence to everybody within range that needs it.
stabs don't die.
1 there. And 1 there.
I'm excited for that.
Regna's going to move up here, not spending all of her movement. She's going to spend 3 and get D-Cell up again.
Yep.
Because, yeah.
How many boxes? It's a 13, 18, 28.
Come to there.
Fully buffed
Cultists are going to move around, try to stay out of range. They are going to go ahead and they're going to use the, whatever it's called, Touch of Dark, no, not Rites of Shadow. As long as within 6 inches of the horror, they're going to drop 2 more onto them.
Yep.
Or 1 more, because that's right, they're only essence 3, not 4.
Otherwise, I think I can.
Sorry, my Mark 3 was coming out.
It's all right.
Because I'm glad with the reduction because it means I don't have to pay the tithe anymore, which is, that was such a nice change. I like it. Cool. This guy's going to flute. Over there.
My balloons, under Rough Seas, rolled 1, 2, 2, 6 against the Def 5 model on the big gun and got crit devastation. Yeah, because I dropped 5 over there. That's
Walk over there.
What's all of it? I thought you already had surf.
I do, but I don't have full FA. He's got full FA. 5.
What's their defense? 13.
Nope, stay. Thank you. This guy's going to run 4. Actually, they're just going to walk 4. Move up to there.
Fire Guardian is just deployed to well.
Set up kind of like so. Within 10, they've got Tactician because of Rock. So the Wretch is going to go Zoop. And he's going to go Black Mantle. He and everybody he's face to face with get stealth. The Shrieker is going to run to about there. So within Regna's control range. And Eilish is going to hang out behind the wall. And we're going to see what happens.
Okay, so your feet is up, right?
My feet is up.
So
Plus,
if I miss you, you get a 3-inch place.
Yes.
Completely within 3 inches, right?
Immediately after the attack is resolved, place a friendly faction model anywhere completely within 3 inches of its current position.
Perfect.
Soul Parasite is up on these guys, standard thing. Within 4 inches of them, you're at -2 to attack.
If you're living?
Living.
Yep.
Which,
Okay.
your jacks are the only things that aren't.
Cool. So, fill up on focus. I have nothing to do in the maintenance phase. We will upkeep Arcane Shield.
So yeah, that list is fine with it. The 75-point list is, I guess, a little dodgier, but still, like with the fires out, so it's like, okay, like.
Okay, that's good. So, we're going to try to be a little cheeky.
I like it.
We're going to try and defang the serpent during your feet turn. But I don't know if it'll work.
I was about to say, is that a euphemism or a spell or something?
It's a euphemism.
Okay. I was like, I'm not sure about that rule. What is that?
I just made it up. You wouldn't believe how good it is. All right. We are not going to allocate anything.
Shocking.
So what's his defense?
His base defense is 11.
Okay. And is it the same for this?
Yes.
Okay. All right. What about
They are, let me get back into the app real quick.
base 12, I assume?
Base 12, yes.
Okay. Same with the cultist.
Yes.
Okay. The wretch is higher, though, right?
The wretch is
Probably 14?
13.
13. Okay. I got to remember, Infernals is always one worse than I think they should be.
I mean, Infernals get a lot of really cool things, so they've got to be a little bit worse
Right.
everywhere.
Then nobody likes your channeler. Nobody does.
Oh, come on, he's just sitting there going, hey, how's it going?
Right.
How's the family?
Right.
Not doing anything, just minding his own business. Pay no attention. He is hyper aggressive.
That's fine. There's base defense.
13.
13. I wonder. And then, can they be knocked down? Because I have PTSD from Hawks. No knockdown in 10-inch bubbles.
They are steady.
But, okay. But normal things can be knocked down.
I believe so, yes. Stand by. No, 10 inches of him, no knockdown.
Okay.
Thank you for asking because I'd forgotten about that.
They didn't quote unquote fix that. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Trust me, you're doing just fine.
Okay. We're not going to allocate anything. I want to keep it all for myself, be selfish. The first model we're going to activate this turn will be my mechanics. Now, this guy's just going to move here, so I can teleport this guy over here, and then teleport this guy right about here. If that works, that might be too far away. Nope, I think we're fine. If not, we'll just do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to give the general a focus.
Awesome.
And then we're going to give this courser 2 focus.
I'm excited.
I am too. I don't have another marker. We're going to take it from this courser because we know he has one.
We do know he has one.
Okay. So they're done. The can he be knocked down?
No.
The Lamentor? Oh, nobody can be in 10 inches of Baron Dork. Baron Dork, no knockdown.
But without him, yes, they can.
Right.
If you're gonna come on this side of the wall, I'm gonna pop right there. Whatever, I don't care.
So to be clear,
Okay.
that beast is minus 4.
We got to get Tyson out of the way. So Tyson's going to go first.
So he goes to swing 2. So he threatens 6.
He's going to just walk to about here.
Awesome.
And then he is going to start. What's your long shadows range?
10 inches.
I should have thought about that before I did this.
Down to 1.
Yeah, we're going to run
Okay,
and
that's
hide behind this forest. Grenades are sad when they lose range. Okay.
yeah. Played zealots enough.
No, it's speed, depth, arm, and melee damage rolls. So that thing is speed. Really weird that we don't have magic. Yeah, it's
Like, okay, sure, we can put shamans all the way up and they explode. It's too mage static, which doesn't matter because everything already
We're going to have to do them last, unfortunately. What is Hawk's defense?
Hawk's defense is a whopping 13 base.
Good. All right, the Courser's going to go first. And he's just going to walk up. I think to about there.
Awesome.
Stay within 3 of that. And then he is going to target her with that spray.
Awesome.
Get those 2 models.
Yep.
We're going to boost both attack rolls.
Cool.
So I am a Rat 7.
They are def effective 14. You're looking for 7s.
Yep.
Front check.
They're 14 or 15? Plus 3, right? Or are they only 11?
They're plus 3. I can.
Okay.
15. You're looking for 8s.
Yeah, so I need 8s. Boosting the first one. That
Solid.
will hit. The second guy boosting also hit.
Solid.
POW 12. Are they in decel range?
They are not in diesel range. Arm 15, 5 boxes each.
Okay, we will boost on the first guy. We're dice off 3. 8 to kill, so the first guy
That
will
is
die. Dice off 3, 8 to kill. He dies
That'll
as
do.
well. All right.
Awesome.
I'm going to give that back to this Courser. Good job frying 2 duders. This unit's going to activate and just do this little shuffle right here, and that's all they're doing.
Cool. No soul collection because my soul stalker's not close enough.
I feel bad for you.
I am showing the fact that I haven't played a whole lot recently,
yeah, fair,
so
fair.
No, last week
All right,
I played
these
an
guys
entire
have to
unit
go.
down, so
Unfortunately, these guys just have to get out of the way. All right, they're going to charge. This unit will declare a charge.
I don't know.
Not yet. Calder hasn't activated.
There we go.
So they have an 11-inch movement. Cool. So we're going to come almost base to base with you there.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, next up.
I think he's just going to go here. I don't want to be in the forest. Okay.
Okay.
So they're going to charge there. This guy's charge attack into him.
Cool.
You said they're base 13?
They are base 13 up to 16 with the feet,
Yep.
up to 18 under the soul parasite.
Right. So I'm at 7. I need 11.
Cool. Cav charge.
Yep. That'll miss.
Negative.
You're going to place him.
Go ahead, flip it over to me. Are you going to get any additional shots off of this with me being
He
placed?
has a 1-inch shield and a gun with
and
pistol.
a gun. Okay, so other shots are coming in.
Correct. But none of them as accurate as the one I just tried.
So So he's going to stand right there. He
Yep.
is happy where he's at.
Okay. We will try the shield. It's not that turn yet. Okay.
Yeah, bottom of 2.
Okay. Miss.
Cool.
All right. Now he's going to shoot. You said you're an 18?
18.
Yeah, I need boxcars. Miss.
Almost.
So now his charge attack will do into that guy.
Same deal.
That will miss.
He's happy right where he's at.
Okay. We'll try the shield. 17 misses, right?
Yep.
And then the gun. Nope. Last guy will try the charge attack.
Where at?
Same guy.
Same guy? Cool.
Yep.
Awesome.
That will hit.
Oh.
So he is PAL 16.
Arm 12, he's just straight dead.
Yep, that's fine. There's no E-leap or anything off of it.
Cool.
So now we will take the gunshot. Well, what's his defense? Which one's lower, basically?
You're looking at base 13s in that entire clump there.
Okay, perfect. So we will just shoot the... I don't want to shoot the Soul Stalker. We're not going to shoot all. We're not going to make any more attacks.
Very well.
We're going to...
Repo 3?
Yep, Repo 3.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's all right. Part of the game.
Nice.
Unlike Texas.
Okay. So they're done. Now we can do all this and get him out of the way. All right, the general is going to activate.
Okay.
He's going to accumulate.
As one does.
Yes, and then he is going to...
Charge?
I don't know if he needs to charge.
Might just come over and say hi.
He might just come say hi. I would like to...
Extra. I mean, it's hard to say no to extra damage dice. What is your what's the POW on his big attack?
We're not going to do the general yet, sorry.
Oh, very well.
I got to do the... Calder is in my way. She's screwing things up. Okay. So this unit needs to go get out of the way. They're going to just... They're going to run.
Ridgemonger's going to go. Ridgemonger's going to pop the Arcane Forces card.
To get up there and out of the way. This courser is just coming over the wall
We're going to toss Fury Strength.
and doing nothing.
Okay. Oh, and you got his focus back. Excellent.
Yes. Now Calder can go. She's going to cast Electrify.
Oh, what is that?
Deflection. So first, let's throw up Deflection.
Okay.
Electrify. She's going to cast on the general. So he gets immunity electricity plus two melee damage rolls.
Cool.
And repulsor. So if you hit him, you get pushed back.
Push back. Awesome.
Then she is going to. I'm going to use the Power Swell card.
Get an extra one back.
Give her up to 2 focus because.
A little worried?
Yep. I
I
don't
don't
want to
blame
play
you.
into a grumpy Agathon or Zaateroth there. Okay. Now she's going to move.
This guy's going to do.
She just popped feet. Here, I'll put a big thing there. See?
Feet. I put my foot on the camera, but nobody wants to see that. It's also an issue.
She's just gonna back up a little bit, get out of the way, check my 14-inch bubble. All right, we're pretty good. Okay, so she's gonna sit there, and her feet's up into your feet. It's so much fun. So much fun with feet. All right. He's gonna walk along the wall. to there. And then he is going to give them special order
Which one?
so that they hit Repo 3.
Repo 3? Excellent.
Yes. Now I can do this mess. He's going to activate, accumulate. He will charge. Actually, no, we don't need to charge. So we're just going to walk.
2 inch reach, I'm assuming?
Yes. And out of range of the actual off fist. But that's okay. So we're going to walk up and we're going to swing our big sword. He is mat 8. You are what, a 14?
I'm effective 14, looking for a 6.
And if I miss, you're going to
I'm going to get out of there.
shadow away. So we're going to go ahead and boost it. So we will not miss. That'll be a crit. I don't think I have a crit effect. I do not. All right. So this will be a flat POW 21.
Ouch. Melee attack, so dice plus 2. Ow.
Dice plus 2. So that's only 6 damage.
I will take that, because that could have been significantly worse.
Yes. Now we're going to... Do I bother shooting? No, we're not going to shoot. We're going to just give up the rest of our initials, buy another sword attack, and boost the attack roll.
Cool. Looking for an 8.
I will hit.
Solid. Dice plus 2.
Only 8 damage. We're just tickling.
Well, you did break the outer ring.
That's okay.
He's going to need a doctor now.
Yes. Now we're going to send these boyos in. They have an 8-inch movement on their charge, which they will be doing, because he is charging your...
My cultist?
Yep.
Not him.
He
I
is
need
indeed
him.
charging the cultist. Okay, they're going to go like so.
Cool. Those front 2 guys are under the soul parasite.
fine.
Yeah, back one is not.
Okay. So he will try the cultist.
Cool.
You are a 15.
Effective 17.
Oh,
under
right.
everything.
So I need a 10. Not good. Miss. Cool.
He is going to. Thank you. Mm-hmm. He's going to take
GTFO.
Nope.
All right. So this guy here will transfer his charge target to him.
Sounds good. Effective 11, 14, 15, 16.
16 is what I hit because I have a mat 7.
Excellent.
So we are going to smite you the 2 inches because you're bigger than me.
Cool.
So you're going to least disturb that guy, probably.
And bump like right there.
No, you go
Oh,
to the full
you go.
instance. He gets least disturbed because he's smaller.
Okay.
Yep. So he might get bumped away a little bit, which is fine.
That's
So he takes the PAL 14.
Cool. Arm 19. Dice off 5.
So 2 damage. The Lamenter takes a collateral roll. Charge.
No, he wasn't your charge target.
He's still valid because I was engaged with him when I engaged the unit. Yep. But you're right. You're almost right. Lamenter's armor.
Lamenter's armor is 15.
So off 1. So he takes 6 damage.
6, and that is Lamenter number 1.
Yep. Now this guy, because he has no more charge targets, will be charging the Forebodar. I can't wait to see what his defense is.
Def 16 under feet.
Okay, so I need a 9, which I got. So we'll send him back an inch, but he will take the PAL 14.
Dice plus 4. Don't roll a 10.
Well, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage. Okay. Splat. Okay, they will now repo. to there, and I don't know if I'm in. Not quite. Not quite. All right. The Zephyr is just coming up to here, I think, to just provide problems to deal with. This Zephyr is just coming up to here to provide problems to deal with. They didn't do anything, and so we just have Eris, who is going to come over here and then try to shoot that guy because -3 range, right?
Yes.
So we'll try to shoot that guy
Cool.
with a deadly shot.
Effective 15.
So I need a 6. Miss.
Cool.
And that is me.
Awesome.
Stop for scoring. Just the one, I think.
I think.
Oh, nope, 2 over here. No, I don't. You know, Zero Camp guys didn't give me a cache. Hey, I'm on your stream with your tools. So it looks like 2 points here.
Yeah, because you got the unit
Yep.
over there.
And so this a 3-inch move or 4-inch move on the scenario? It is 3 inches. This, yeah.
And then
This one that's been hiding in the
The
corner.
objective on the other side of the church that you can only see from the top-down camera.
Yeah, my unit of assailers is just sitting here babysitting it. So happy. And then that one's not going to go because they didn't quite get him to score. All right, back to you, sir.
Bump the turn counter up, please. Thank you.
let me tidy up real quick.
Can't both barrels on a charge because it's a star attack. Oh, that's right. I choose to take the make actually make So if you charge, you can't both barrels.
Oh, all right, this time Zad is going to eat a soul.
Even though he's missing that.
4, 5, 6, 7. All right, Zad's full up. Bregman's got 2 and 1 more.
Have fun chewing apart the noble men of the Storm Legion.
Yeah, we're gonna see what we can do about this.
They're in your face. Well, mine only hits my battle group.
Cool. I'm gonna upkeep both my spells.
I did not do it.
Because I know what I'm doing. That's why.
How 14? That's how 4?
And now Aaron spends time in the tank figuring out what the heck he can do.
There's a concept of a plan.
The whiffs of a concept of a thought of a plan.
I'm not even entirely sure if I have a concept of the plan right now.
If I may suggest, roll dice good.
Roll 6 is Kill Striker.
That's right, this game's easy. Roll 6 is Kill Striker. Calder is a funny way to spell Striker, but yeah.
Yes. I mean, it's the right army,
Concept
mostly.
Right. Caster's on a horse.
I mean, come on.
Doesn't have near the output Striker does.
Thankfully. Striker is scary.
She's more about, I think, leading her troops.
So space speed 1. Yes. Runs to 6 down to 4.
So it's speed 1, runs to 6, runs to 6 down to 4. God, that's such a sad dire roll.
Oh, that's right, and riposte. Your army, your battle group gets riposte.
Yes, dodge, riposte.
And +3 defense.
That's
And
scary.
because you're the active player when all that triggers, you choose the order, which gets dumb.
Can't repulse if you're on the ground, can you?
You cannot. You also can't dodge if you're on the ground. Neither of those things will happen. Also, you auto hit. Don't be stupid. Don't roll those dice. Don't go crit fishing, Andrew.
Trust me, my dice are almost as bad as yours, Andrew.
At times, yes. But to your point, yes. If they are on the ground, they cannot dodge. They cannot riposte.
Cool.
Gex,
So,
shush.
high-level tactics here. This Tormentor is going to headbutt you and then see if I can try to deal with you. Because
It's a technique.
we'll see if it
It's
works.
how I lose the general a lot.
This Soul Soccer is going to come up over to here somewhere and try to pick up some tasty souls.
You had to spray 6. That's right, in the way of to try and take out that other.
You're all that's left of that unit. You might just go over there and see what happens.
I totally forgot about that.
The contesting one is still alive.
You guys are going to come over here and see what happens and try to get to that.
You scored 2.
Lamenter might try to go pick up some of those guys. Hawk will probably go take care of the general.
Okay, cool. So it's because I scored none.
Def Arm?
They are 12-18 with shield wall, so they'll go to 20.
20.
And they are probably out of deflection range, but they're probably the only. Yep.
And they're
So both units are out of deflection.
and how far does your feet reach?
It'll hit. It's just the battle group.
Oh,
so
that's
it
right.
hits-
Never, yep.
It's going to hit all 4 battle group models.
I'm smart, I promise.
So Calder,
Deflection is my other def buff, and it's going to hit everybody except the 2 units of assailers.
For any range or magic that I'm throwing your way.
Right.
Like you're still gonna need to roll 8s to hit them.
I'm still going to need to roll a bunch to hit him.
Yeah. So like I'm good. I'm good with you having to do
I
that.
might switch back over to the top-down view for chat. Because you guys are playing on the far side of the table for some weird reason.
Yeah, on 2
Very good with that.
Oh, you're too far away. No. Cool. Too far away for that. I was thinking of trying to throw Eilish over there, see what I could do with it. That's not going to work. So the next option is going to be the Shrieker.
Matt 7. Mark target.
Yes, you got it. We're at 7, so you need 6s.
All right, so
Oh, wait. Range 10.
is in range.
It's probably in my
Pow 12, dice off 4.
Dice off 2.
Hey, good. Kill him.
Cool. He can get over there and do something with that, but I have to get Rites of Torment off first. That should be easy.
5. You're good. You're good either way.
Looking for 7?
For 6.
If you do the 4 inches away,
Yes.
I put a dude like here, and then you repo them into my
Yes.
face.
Okay, you're all good.
Pause for scoring.
They're freaking dumb.
You scored 3.
All right.
5 inches?
It'll go 5. Yeah. We'll go 5.
Everyone's still in 4.
Except you can't go 5.
Which targets?
Nudge gate.
Okay. I don't get the wall through it.
Spicy nudge gate.
5, 6. Harmonious again, because why not?
It's overrated.
Oh, Aaron.
I should be out. 12 inches still? What is it on turn 3? Because that's a valid question.
This one doesn't increase, I think. Oh.
Chat's telling us so. That too.
Only matters for you right now.
He's going to cast Tactician.
Starting on the 3rd turn,
He's able to walk in 6.
Oh,
So it is now 14.
Extra long kill box.
You can only kill box yourself on your own turn.
Correct. So you won't be.
Otherwise,
suffering
that would just
penalties
be a
unless
problem.
Calder backs up. Back it up. Back it up.
A spray with pistol will hit just the one target, or is it going to hit everybody?
No, you. So unless you have gunfighter, you would have to aim at someone you're engaged with.
You have to target someone you're engaged with.
But the spray is going to go its full
It's
distance.
going to. Okay.
However, it's important to note then that anyone else who is engaged in melee but is not engaged with you does
Would
get
get
the
the
defense bonus.
Would get the defense bonus?
Yes.
Good to know.
Yeah, that's not good. How many people to die at this point?
The Desolator is going to go first. In that case, he's going to...
Decided I'm not scoring that. So instead,
Yeah, he's going to walk up to there. And he's going to take his 2 Black Bile spray 8 shots.
Okay.
contesting either of those.
The idea is to try to tag...
Scoring.
You trying to hit the Courser or you trying to hit the Zephyr? Trying to hit all of them?
I'm going to see if I can hit all of them. The Zephyr is more important.
You definitely hit the Zephyr.
I'm not going to get the Courser from that
Not
particular...
unless you move like that direction some. Yeah, I don't even think that. I think,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's fine. Honestly,
Okay.
-3 range.
If you're touching the Dust Devil.
Okay. Cool. Well, in that case, we're going to go with the...
Okay.
Because sprays work differently and are easier.
Well, and Dust Devils and sprays and who you're targeting and how that all interacts.
All right.
We're 2
Round
years
6,
into Mark
defense.
II, sorry, Mark 4. We're still
On the
figuring
Storm
that
Knight is
stuff
13.
That's a 7. We're going to boost into both the Storm Knight
out.
and
I am
the
going to offer
Jack.
just a smidge of help. Remember that his Courser has dodge, riposte, and +3 defense right now. It
What
a-
is he at?
The
The
Courser
Courser.
will be 16.
And if you
Looking
miss,
for a
he
10?
dodges, and then he gets to stab you potentially. Or does riposte
How
is
far
only
does-
melee?
It's only melee.
And how far is his
1 inch.
1
I
inch?
won't- I won't
Okay.
be able to get you one.
I'm not worried about it.
Oh, okay.
All right. Looking
Just
for a
trying to arm
7.
you with the
Yep.
facts.
Looking for a 7 on the Knight. Nope.
All right, Andrew, calm down. That's what the second spray is for.
Yep. Looking for a 10 on the Courser.
Correct.
Heh. Yeah, right.
Wow, do you want to borrow
Courser
some
will
dice?
dodge.
Nope.
'Cause I don't have it.
Cool. All right. Well, in that case, round 2, second verse, same as the first.
Yep. You might want to. I think if you aim at the Courser, you can get both.
Even with the -3 range.
It does-
you can't
just have to change
Oh,
your
He
target.
can't
Oh,
aim at
yeah.
the Courser.
Because of the angle.
He can't aim at the Courser unless he's engaging it, or unless you have Gunfighter.
Oh, right.
Which I do not. But center to center.
Yeah, I think we're
That's
out.
fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Honestly, the Courser was an added benefit. Looking for a 7. Thank you. All right. Withering Death, you're at -2 armor.
Okay, that puts me at a 16 base. Arcane Shield brings me back up to a 19.
Okay.
Arcane Shield's stupid.
Arcane Shield is stupid. All right. Dice off 9. Oh, look at that. No damage. Okay. He's going to declare a charge.
Now you have dual attack, right? So he can get melee attacks or no? Desolator
Most
has
cohort
dual
models
attack.
have dual attack.
They do. All right. Couple of claws coming in then, too.
It's free.
Yeah,
Only
may
costs
as
your
well.
time. At 13.
Looking for a 7. Yes. POW 14 on these ones.
So armor 18, unyielding brings it to 20, 23 with Arcane Shield back down to 21.
21.
With your
-7.
So 7.
No go. 7 to hit on claw number 2. Nope.
Holy crap.
unyielding is rough on Storm Knights.
It's not just unyielding. Aaron can't roll to hit to save his life.
All right. Knowing all of that, this is going to be a... Yep, this is what we're going to do. Eilish is going to go next. He's going to 2,
We're going
3, 4, 5,
throw a perdition into that model.
6. And I'm going to hex blast into them.
Yep, he'll be a def 19
Because why not?
because of deflection and being engaged in melee.
You
Yep.
do not ignore the in melee penalty with
I
spells. It's
wasn't
silly.
expecting that.
You do if you're engaged.
You do not if you're engaged.
Cool.
Don't believe you. Look at the rule.
Oh wait, boxcars still auto hit.
They do, and it would
Cool.
crit.
See,
Cool. Looking for 13.
Right.
Game's easy. Roll 6s.
I get an extra die, drop the low. So looking for a 13 on 2 dice. Oh, look at that. Didn't get it.
Is that everything?
It's still blast damage, though, right?
Yes, it is.
Does
So
it
he
still
will
strip his thing if you don't?
If I
hit?
enemy upkeep spells and enemy models directly hit, so no. Cool. All right. Power weight.
You can't.
Yeah, didn't think so.
Repo card?
Well, you can if you roll box cards. You do 1 point damage.
I'm halfway there.
Oh, you do 1 point damage.
Of course, a time when it doesn't, I don't actually care about it.
Right.
Cool. And he is going to take his, what is it? Gatewalker, placed within 5 inches of his current location.
Yep. Oh, he's getting froggy.
He's about to be a big, scary monster.
It's time to get hypothetical on this clavicle.
After his faithful servants, you're just going to do that to him?
Yeah.
I mean, duh.
Charging that model.
That's going to go next.
I'm at 7. We're going to use Savage.
Yep.
Move up to there.
Need a 5. Hits with the spell thing.
Defense against a shooting attack while engaged, 1,000,000.
13, 15 because of decel. Engaged would be 19.
Cool.
Sorry, not decel, deflection.
Yes. I know what you meant.
Eventually, Andrew will read the rule correctly. Oh, that you don't get the melee penalty if you're engaged with. It's against the target that you're casting a spell at.
Actually, in that
I'm
case, I think
literally
she...
reading this that says target and melee enlarge.
May I actually hold off on activating her?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
Pause your clock while I read this rule to Matt.
Pause the clock.
Pause the clock. A large or smaller base model in melee gains +4 defense against ranged and arcane attacks. Extra large and huge base models never gain the target in melee def bonus. End of sentence. That is under arcane attack roll
I'm well
modifiers.
aware of that. I'm saying if you're casting a spell at a model that you are engaged with, they do not get the bonus.
Nothing in here says that.
Cool. All right. We good?
Nope.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Cool. Hawk is going to go next. He's going to declare a charge into that Storm Knight in the back.
Dice off 10.
No damage.
No feedback. 45.
Speed 8, charge out to 11, no problem. Tactician to get through everybody in front of him.
It's after I hit you?
After I hit you. Okay. Matt 7.
Yep. Def 13.
Cool.
Got there?
Matt 8, Cav charge. What's the defense on the Storm Knight? Against a melee.
13.
13, looking for a 5 on 3 dice.
7 to the 5.
I would have been surprised if that had actually come up short.
I will gain focus.
Actually, no, I wouldn't have been surprised, let's be honest.
I will then.
All right, Great Sword, POW 14, Brutal Charge, so it's actually a POW 16.
POW 16 off 23, so off 7.
Off 7, yeah, because you're nowhere near Scything Touch. Off 7,
I'll buy a Fell Cleaver.
3 points of damage.
Okay.
16 Weapon Master.
Dice.
I have got to find a way of stripping that, and I don't think I've got an answer.
I'm arm 25. All is melee.
21.
So dice
But
off.
now you're out of the way, which was the important bit.
So dice off 9. To 20 to 21 to 23 to 25.
45.
Cool.
That'll be.
Grievers are going to go next. They are going to disengage. I would have to forfeit my combat action.
Yep.
Cool.
Am I gonna lose this turn? I don't know.
Technically, only the ones that are engaged.
Only the ones that are engaged, 2 inch reach on that.
Correct.
Cool. So that guy can do something.
Right.
I'm sorry, that'll give me 3 shots. First shot, you are def 10 to my
And they also have 2-inch reach.
Need a 3. We'll get there. I'll lose damage. Your armor.
Figured you might care about that.
Dice
Kind of a lot.
This is a PAL 16. So no damage. Second.
And they have flying, so I don't care about the terrain.
Boost damage.
One of them is going to shoot that guy in the middle.
Sure thing.
'cause
He's a 12.
I'm a 6 looking for a 6.
So 5 is 4.
Oh, you hit him. Wow.
Armor 20.
Armor 20, dice off 8.
This is, you said your armor 21.
Nope.
Okay, so
Cool.
dice off 5. Will be 5 points to the 2. Apply a shatter shot into you.
Okay, 4 boxes left.
Hits. This is about 16 to 18.
16 to 18.
Wow.
Dice off 3.
Will be 7 boxes.
Hermit's going to move up forward 3 inches. He's going to do the bubble of lower armor for everybody.
And then
Within 5 inches of him. No, he is not. He's going to wait.
fly.
Actually, no, he's going to do it. Gives that one more because she's going to need it here in a sec. Everybody that can. Everybody else is maxed out on essence.
Is it a living model?
No, it is a construct.
What's that?
I just want to get that guy within.
We'll talk about it after the game.
Zad is going to come up,
Okay.
and I'm going to use my Infernal Touch range attack, and I'm
That'll hit you.
going to poke you,
PAL 15 on the main one.
boosting the hit. It does have crit dispel, which is what I'm fishing
Is this a
for.
gun?
No.
Oh, okay.
Literal poke.
So 13.
13 on a mat 6, looking for a 7.
And
Yes, but no.
No crit. Yep.
does it tough?
POW 10, arm
23.
Yes, AoE 3. So I think the next one.
not even worth it.
Bad touch.
We'll just call it.
No, the bad touch is now.
So
Looking for a 7 to touch you again. Yes, and the dispel worked this
All
time.
right, Arcane Shield will come off.
Hooray!
So arm 21 now.
No, 20.
20,
hits.
To melee.
dice off 10. No damage.
Doesn't miss you. It dies. I will then walk back to here. Next
It's like a Deadpool movie.
going to charge to there.
I'm going to spend
These knights are learning why only nobility had this job before.
That's what I thought.
That's the wonderful one. Okay, we will Thresher.
Cool.
On that
I'm going to
model,
spend 3,
I need a 5. All hits.
summon in another
On this
4.
one, I need a 5.
Has to forfeit its combat action this turn.
I need a 5. Misses.
Starts with 1. I'm going to
Just that one. Make me a
I'm going to go ahead and use Power Swell.
Starting to feel a little surrounded here.
He will buy an attack into there, into the knockdown one and kill it. He will buy an attack in there.
And I still haven't killed anything.
And hits. This is a POW 19, so dice plus 2. Tough
Cool.
check me
All right.
Okay. He will overtake. No more attacks to buy. I take 2 damage.
Cool. Now this guy, the lone Dark Sentinel, is going to go ahead and declare a charge into that Storm Knight.
Sure thing, Depth 13.
Mat 6, looking for a 7. That'll hit.
Because he's debuffed, he will be armor 18.
All right, dice off 5.
I'm scoring.
3 points.
So pause for scoring.
He only
I
took
have
1,
4
didn't
left, yep. So he is at 1. But hey, he would have taken none if you hadn't dispelled Arcane Shield.
he? True. Cool. This is going catastrophically.
I've still got a lot of problems to deal with.
He's gonna slither up here. Catch 2 there and 1 there.
I'm at 6, I'm at 8 because we're shooting gallery. I'm at 10 because of my target. This is the. Ready to go?
I'm going to try and constrict on this guy.
Sure thing. 13.
I'm at 7, looking for a 6. That'll hit. Pow 13 on this one.
Off 7.
No damage. I'm going to take my second initial and bite into him.
Okay. 13.
Looking for a 6 again. That'll hit. No crit. Pow 15.
Off 3.
Looking for a 4 to knock you off your horse.
Yep. He is dead.
Awesome. Rites of Torment will activate. Finally. That's a 3-inch place. Or a 3-inch advancement. Cool. I constricted you, so I'm going to buy a bite that auto hits.
Sure thing.
Pow 15.
So you're off 5.
Pow's -2 armor because of Scything Touch. That would have been good to know.
Oh, so, yep, -3.
Off 3.
That'll kill him.
Cool. That is 2 soul tokens for
In order to shoot set everything.
you.
Oh, stealth, right?
And also because of Windstorm.
Oh, you did throw up one.
I did feet. I will throw up Windstorm.
Rites of Torment will activate again. He's got flying, so he doesn't care about the terrain. So that makes the next question of, will that reduce the amount that he can move? A moot point.
And then that will get that clear. Okay. Over there, they just go over to there.
Yeah. I can wear it at work while I'm working in the food services. So actually, I don't want you right there. I want you because that will get you in range of him. He's just gonna stay right there. So he's gonna go and move the 3.
Which one on the hill? 14 base. We're going to start here against here. 14. I'm a 6 looking for an 8.
Umbral Guardian's gonna float over here. The Shrieker's gonna go next. Actually, no, he's not. Ragnar's gonna go next.
Okay. 8 again. No. The next one down the line. 8 again. Yes. Now 10.
For what it's worth, D-Cell's gonna go back up.
Sure thing.
Yes. He's also fired. He did. Here on the hill, so fire.
Shrieker's gonna move up. And he's gonna take a shot at that front dude over there.
Over there, Def 12.
Def 12. Rat 6. We're gonna boost a hit. Looking for a 6 to hit. As close as I could be without. Woo! Pow 13 on the front guy that I'm gonna boost, and then
Okay.
the D3 nearest models within 4 inches will take a Pow 10 magical roll.
Okay.
So D3. 1.
Okay.
Let's start with the Pow 13, the boosted Pow 13 in the front guy.
Okay. There's off 7.
Off 7. 6.
Kill him.
Low will be the guy on my left. High will be the guy on my right. Low, because of course it is. He takes a Pow 10.
Off 10.
Nothing. Cool. Rules question. Horrors have to sacrifice their combat action when they are summoned. But if I were to give them like ancillary attack, can they make that extra?
That's fine.
C.
Excellent.
That totally worked.
If he was close enough.
6 damage to the 1.
So next up, we're going to move over to this gentleman.
For 3 on the second sword.
I'm going to scooch up just a little bit.
Okay.
And because my outer ring is broken, I have to pay for the power attack to headbutt you.
Okay, he's def 16.
Do you not have chain attack, grab, and smash?
Yes, but then each additional attack gives him the option to dodge away and punch me.
That's fair.
Def 16, you say?
Correct. He's 13 base, 3 from the feet.
Yep. All right, I'm a 7, looking for a 9. Boosting it, obviously.
Roll 6s. This game's easy.
There we go.
There we go.
You are on the ground.
I am. It is sad.
Headbutt is what, a base?
Base 12.
Base 12.
+2 if you have gladiator. +2 if you're a larger base size, which you are not. I don't think.
And I'm not a
the Tormentor
gladiator.
has gladiator.
So he is armor 19.
Dice off 7. I'll take it. I'll take it. For nothing.
Okay, and then you get pushed an inch back.
Cool.
Dumb repulsor fish is dumb.
All right, and I'll buy an attack into him.
Yep.
Because why not? POW 17.
Off 2.
2 to the 5.
2 to the 5.
This game's hard when you can't roll dice.
Dice are not doing great for you right now.
They're going to charge.
All right. You guys need to be dying. So. And I'm about to clock myself anyway, so.
It's all right. We'll keep playing.
Yeah. He is gonna flappy flap over here. All 3 of them, assuming he's got a 2-inch, which he does not. So.
If I may offer one sound piece of advice, don't kill the ones not closest to the objective. Because if that whole unit is within 3 inches of that
What
objective,
he's saying is if you kill the one in the middle, I start scoring.
unless
You
you
just
kill,
handed me free points
unless
if
you
you
kill
kill
all of them, yes.
Yeah.
And I don't think I can get all 3 of them, which is the.
Because if Matt scores 1 more point than you do this turn, and the turn ends, he will win.
I'm not sure I'm going to be able to score any points, which is. That's fine. I'm about to clock myself too.
If
So.
you can keep him from scoring points, that also works.
Yes. You're contesting most of it.
Not that one.
Nope, not that one.
And
I
that'll give
can't
him.
even see the objective on the camera. Where is it?
It's going to come around this turn.
The church is on a base.
Yes.
There we go. Thank you.
You guys keep talking about a base, but I don't see it. An objective, but I don't see
I was going
it.
to say the top-down camera doesn't see it. That's impressive.
It's all right. It's going to come at the end of the turn. It's going to move up even more.
Yes.
You have to be within 3.
Yeah, so it should be just the 2 guys on the edge that are within 3, and the
Cool.
guy in the middle's not.
Well, in that case, we're going to do.
My repo didn't quite make it.
Cool. All right. Anyways, let's see what we can do in the last 4 minutes that I've got. Attack here.
He is def 12.
Matt 6, looking for a 6. Oh, that'll hit him. Cool. I do have crit paralyzed, but that wasn't it. Power 13.
Off 7.
No damage. 5 boxes, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Cool. Swing number 2, same guy. 6 to hit. 6 to hit. What was it? Dice off 6?
They're armor 20.
Armor 20. That's off 7. Once more unto the breach.
Hit.
Yep.
A little high. Not high enough.
Not high
Almost.
enough.
$1.
That's off 7 on an 11.
Yeah, it's 4 damage. So
Yep.
you left him on $1. Yep.
Got it. I understand.
Sad day.
Up to 19.
Was that a 7?
That's 16 damage.
14?
I'm going to run him out of control if I run him over there. That's the other. Within 3 inches to contest?
Correct. Any model, except your caster, obviously.
How 16 on this one? That's up to 20. 5 to 6. Why not? 5 to 4. Okay. Hits. That's 5. Nothing.
That would be way out of range.
Sure. Yeah, or
And with 2 minutes left.
Don't worry about the time. Don't worry about the time.
stun melee.
We'll still play the whole game out.
Yeah.
Okay.
My caster is engaging someone that casts a spell at
7 to the 1.
Oh, you die. You die. You wee lad.
That's more 4.
Cool. Oh, wretch. Come up. Ancillary attack. I'll spray again.
Sure thing. The Courser?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I can see the.
You could target him, yes, correct. And then you might hit the Courser and not have the range penalty.
Yep. That's what we're going to do. No boosting on this one, so.
He's a Def 13?
Def 13. Rat 6, I believe. Yep. Looking for a 7. Oh, I hit him. Wow. And then the Courser?
16.
Looking for a 10. Wow.
You hit? That's
Cool.
good. I
Both
would
of-
have dodged up and punched your cultist.
Both of them are
Alright. We got the
withering
plan.
death. Armor -2 on
16.
dice off 6. No damage. Courser.
18.
Dice off 8. No damage.
Oh, I'm sorry. 16 because of the -2.
Still.
Oh, no,
no
no,
points. All right.
Yes.
Score. Testing there.
Yep. Contesting.
Contesting.
Not scoring. Contesting. Nobody's done a cash, so yeah, no scores.
Cool. Well, I live for another day.
All
With
right, we'll go
39 seconds.
3B. All right. Okay, so maintenance phase. I don't have anything happening in the maintenance phase because his Righteous Vengeance can't trigger anyway. So we're going to go into control. So that's 7 for her. 1. This goes away, right?
On my turn, yes.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and shake. Actually, we're going to use Put the Fires Out.
No way to. He can run here.
Actually, no, it is gone.
Okay. So we're going to use Put the Fires Out to get rid of that.
Either I assassinate you, which I can't.
We're going to upkeep Electrify. And
So I can't do it.
I think you can go up there.
That's pretty great.
So we're going to allocate 1 to the general.
I could have tried.
No, we're not.
That gets me really, really close to range. And then
Actually, yeah, we will. That's fine. We're going to allocate 1 to the general.
gets me just short.
And
So I will shoot range at that.
And you did. I have 2 transfers.
So I think what I did, what I
Yep.
did wrong,
that's fine. That's all we're going to allocate. Okay.
this thing would go over here, this goes over here. I kind of realized as soon as I deployed,
He still has that dumb rule where he only takes 1 point of damage, right?
That is correct.
What is his defense?
11.
Okay. What's his melee range?
1.
And what's his?
2.
2? All right. So Valen Hawk has to die. All right. That's fine.
Let's see.
What's Zaateroth's armor?
She is a Def 15, Arm 16, 12 boxes left, 1 transfer presently.
Yep. I'm not going to hit her. I'm just going to kill her without hitting her, hopefully. We're going to try. Or at least make you scared.
Oh, I've been scared the entire time.
Fair enough. Okay. The mechanics are going to advance.
I think.
Over here now.
I can't remember if I was.
He's walking.
I just needed to get her. I think if I play Butcher into this,
We're going to fill this guy up with focus.
you can't do anything.
And we're going to give 1 to this courser.
But I think I weather that.
With Windstorm, I think so.
I can't cast Windstorm.
Oh, that's
All right.
right.
So the first thing we're going to do over here is charge.
Oh, yeah.
But the problem is nobody here builds for that.
Well, so yeah, and the big thing is like the 2 tyrants that I have attempt to take your heavy off.
So we're going to charge. He's going to come up like so, and he'll place there. All right. So he's going to make his charge attack first.
Cool. Def 11.
I need a 4 because I'm mat 7.
Shocking.
We're going to smite. That'll hit. You're going to go flying 1 inch. Will that hit the building? Yes.
Yeah,
So you don't get knocked down because you're steady, right?
correct.
But I will get the collateral. So what's your armor?
19.
So off 5. So that'll be 10 damage.
Cool.
And then the next guy will also smite, but this one will send you away from the building if I hit. Hit.
All solid. Love the gravity dice.
1 inch. Nope. That's all I need. Bring you not to contest anymore.
And that's game.
So then we'll do the POW 14.
Off 5.
So that'll be 5 damage.
Outer ring broken.
All right, and they're supposed to be base to base, yeah. Okay, they're done. We are going to charge with.
Well, so that's how I have to.
Yep, charge with the Zephyr.
The problem is I think
Your little dude here.
Yep.
this is a hard
I think they're only mat. Well, they might be mat 7. Let me look. Yes, they're mat 7. So defense here.
On the little guy,
Yep.
13.
13. Need a 6. Cab charge will hit. The E-leap will trigger. I think it's probably. Well, we need to measure if it's this guy, just over 3. Or he's in 3. Yeah, so him.
Yeah.
So this cultist will take the POW 12 because of ionization.
Dice -3.
No damage.
Cool.
This will be the POW 13.
Off 2.
2 damage.
Nice.
Okay. Not cool. We'll stab. We'll throw our javelin in him.
Nice.
I need a 7 this time because you're a 13, right?
Yes. Range attack. Oh, doesn't
Yep.
matter. Here.
Hit him.
Awesome.
E-leap into his friend.
Awesome.
You said dice minus.
Wow.
Anemic E-leaps. Okay. POW 13.
Off 2.
So 6 damage.
Okay.
All right. Second range attack. Miss because you're 13, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So that'll miss.
Depends on what you're willing to commit.
All right. We will.
And like realistically,
Repo to here.
lays across that.
That's upsetting, but it is what it is. So this Zephyr's going to go. And he's going to charge as well. So it's more about whether I can fit, which of course it looks like I can.
Excellent.
So we'll be charging that guy in the middle. Matt 7.
13. Looking
Give
for
me
a
a
6.
6. That'll hit. It'll E-leap. Are they all base to base?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. So it'll hit the guy closest. He takes the POW 12.
He's dead.
Yep, evaporates. This guy takes the POW 13 charge.
He's dead.
All right. We'll throw our gun. 1 inch reach, right?
2 inch.
Oh, he has 2 inch?
Wait, nope. Stand by. I lied. 1.
Okay. So we'll throw into him.
Cool.
You said a 13?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I missed. We'll throw again. Miss again.
Cool.
Back up to about there. All right.
He's smart, keeps him snappier, it feels better, to make mistakes, and leave some good openings. And then, play for like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Makes it more enjoyable. It's not like as mentally drained as
He's going to have to go. General's going to activate. He's going to accumulate off the Zephyr.
How could you?
And where are we going? I think just right here.
2 days.
And I've got an extra focus. I just don't have enough markers. It's fine. We're going to punch this guy with our shield.
Def 12.
Need a 4. That'll hit. How 14?
Dead.
Or 15. I don't have to look. All right. We will swing.
We're all in.
The big sword onto the heavy.
Onto the Tormentor.
Mat 8. It'll hit. What's his armor?
19.
All right, so this is dice. Dice plus 2. So we'll just let it ride.
Go roll a 6.
10 damage. All right. Now we will shoot this Griever. And I need a 6 to hit. I miss. Can't shoot Grievers to save my life. Okay, so we'll buy a sword attack on that Griever. Cool. Actually, do I care about the Grievers? Oh, we'll buy it on that guy.
Def 12.
All right, need a 4. Hit. I'm going to overtake. All right. Yeah, we'll do him. Buy an attack. Miss. Buy an attack. Hit. And we'll overtake. Not that it matters too much, but I want to make sure we're going to stay within 3 of the objective. Okay. This could have gone better. All right. These guys are going to activate, and they're just moving. Let's make sure I stay within 3 so I don't screw myself.
So like you put this dude back here and you go, hey man, you want to come kill him with your
All right. So he's going to go ahead and strike, but he's not going to smite.
Okay. Effective Def 15.
So I need an 8. Hit. Just POW 14.
Off 1.
So 10 damage. This guy will hit and not, or attack and not smite. He misses. Cool. This guy will attack and smite. And he will hit and send you 2 inches.
Oh, that'll hit him.
Which will just hit the 1. Not all of them. So he will take a POW 14.
And die.
Yep. And then he will take the POW 14 as well.
Off 1.
So 10 more damage.
Dead.
All right.
Because that list bit beat like so many other lists.
Killing the horrors of hell. Okay, I really appreciate the.
He's not going to play double wizard after he saw what happened to double wizard.
So this unit's going to activate. Activate. Just walk up here because of the lack of Pathfinder.
I cannot believe that Joe did that all weekend.
Oh, you have 2 inch reach. I want to be outside of that. Okay. So he is going to, we'll place right here. So he's going to spray the thing. So your Long Shadows is going to take his spray 6 to spray 3.
3, yeah.
Yep. So I just have enough range to hit him. And what is his defense?
11.
11. We're shooting the old man with lightning sprays. So my rat is 6. I need a 5. That'll hit. But the most important thing is the E-Leap coming off of it. So the E-Leap will be POW 12 because of the Zephyr's ionization.
Yep.
So is this off 4 on
Off
Zaateroth?
4, yep.
Okay. So 1 damage. And then he takes the 1, I assume, because it's only armor 11?
Yep.
Okay. This guy's spray will hit. The E-Leap off 4 will be 3 damage. And then he will take 1 damage as well.
Already did.
Okay. And then he will go ahead and spray no one?
Yeah.
Guess no one's in range. All right.
And that was like a.
Cool.
It was a 20-person match.
Okay.
I took 5th. No, I took 6th at LVO. I took 5th at Armor.
Da 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 da.
No, he got 7th.
Okay, this guy is going to sacrifice his movement to aim, and he will shoot straight this way, so hit both of them.
Oh, yeah.
We are going to boost the attack roll on both,
Okay.
so I'll give him a real focus. All right, so the rat 7 goes to rat 9. I think anything but except on the Desolator.
Yep.
Will hit, and then the wretch is 13, so I need a 4. We'll boost it. Yep, so that'll hit. No crit effects. What's the wretch's armor?
Wretch's armor is 11, 5 boxes.
And then it goes to 13 because of D-cell?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm dice off 1. I'm going to boost it on the wretch. Need a 6 to kill. So the
Dead.
wretch is dead. And then, actually, it's plus 2 to that, so because of the ionization. So it's POW 14 on him, but he's got the plus 2 armor.
So I'm effective arm 21.
So I'm off 7, so no damage. Okay, good job, Courser. You killed the wretch. Souls are like so last year, don't worry about them.
Well, it's also a case that you win.
We're trying very hard.
Do you not just, in your turn right now, score there?
So 1, 2, 3.
5-0?
No, because you still get a turn to come back.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, you can only lose on your own turn. To scenario.
I appreciate that change.
Yes. No, it's a good change, especially
That's a
with how
very good
dynamic.
change.
Especially with how dynamic this all is. Okay, this Courser is going to come just to here and spray the Lamenter.
All right.
I might hit my own guy.
What is the spray?
It's spray 12.
So
it's going to go down to 9. Going to go down to 6, and that's fine. So I should have enough. All right, we'll spray him, and then it'll stay 9.
The umbral.
And get both.
Yep.
What is the Lamenter's defense?
Def 13.
13. Okay, need a 7 to hit him. I'm sorry, 6 to hit him. Hit him, and then the
umbral is 13 as well.
Got him. We're going to boost damage on both.
Cool.
So it'll be a POW 14. Well,
off 1.
The ionization and the D-cell are going to nix each other out.
Yep.
So POW 12.
POW 12, off 3.
Off 3, okay. 8 damage on the Lamenter. And then on the Umbral.
Arm 18.
So off 6. Will be 7 damage.
Wow. One box left on that.
Yep. Well, not enough, but some. Okay.
Were you ever caring about the Marauders?
Oh, Calder, why can you not have a 2-inch sword? Okay. Alexia.
I forgot she was there.
Yep, she hadn't done much yet. She will now come up here, and she's going to Grim Returns a Cav, because that's not cheating. So he's going to come back. He has to give up his combat action. Then the Cav are going to activate, and he's just going to come over there, place. He will make his stabby.
What am I? 13.
I need a 7. That'll hit. It's POW 14.
Off 3.
So 4 damage to Hawk.
Got it.
We will shield him. That'll hit. I don't know the power. Only POW 9.
Arm 17.
No
Off
damage.
8.
We'll shoot him.
Okay.
You either got
I probably miss. He said 13?
Yes.
Yeah, I miss.
Okay.
All right. Calder is going to...
It's basically you say either you commit it for some stuff, or you like tickle some things.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
She's
put
walking.
vengeance marauders behind the things that you want to do.
Pathfinder or...
No, because I can't
Can't
charge
damage.
because
Yep.
I don't have Pathfinder.
Got it. Understood.
Yep.
Carry on.
We're walking and we're stabbing.
Imagine that.
She's mat 6. So I need a 7 to hit. We'll boost it. Sorry, boosting. So that'll hit. With
Good
a
thing you
7.
did.
And then it is power 14.
Off 3, please.
We will boost that as well. So you'll take 5 damage.
1 left.
Okay. We will shield. That'll hit. Off 9, or your how much armor?
17.
So off 8. Well,
There we
3
go.
damage. All right. Shield works. We'll fire the gun at the Lamenter.
Cool. Are you within 4? Effective armor 15.
Oh, I got a hit. I mean defense.
Yes. That's.
All right. We're just gonna let it ride. I need a 19 or a 9. I mean, miss.
I was like 19 on 2 dice.
She's gonna spend 2 more.
Okay.
To cast Arcane Shield on herself.
What?
Yep. And then she is going to repo safely away. All right. So she's safe and away. That's yours, and this is yours. Now Tyson. What is her defense?
She is a defense of 15.
15, okay. And she's engaged, which is fun. Okay. What about this? These 13?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, -6 range because you're in there. That is gross. Makes me gross and unhappy.
I understand both of those.
So we will. Tyson, you need to do something useful. Long shadows is make me grumpy. Screwed myself with this placement. All right, he's just going to come over here. And he will be throwing at this Desolator.
At the Desolator, okay.
And should be. Will come. I don't think I have range. I'll have to throw in your Sentinel.
Cool.
Because of your dumb long shadows. Grenades,
Def 12.
grenades suck with long shadows.
Yeah.
Def 12?
Yes, Def
He is a rat 7 and he gets added I drop a die.
Okay, cool.
So he will
Solid.
hit.
AoE what?
It's not AoE.
Oh, really?
Nope.
Grenade that's not an area of effect?
Right.
What is this madness?
He throws 3 of them and each one minuses
Does
your
something.
defense. And if
Okay.
he hits you 3 times, you're stationary.
stationary.
Yep, electrocution. And he also has direct current if I want, but obviously I don't need to do that. So this is POW 12, but it'll go to 14. Okay, so again, ionization's going to nix out your D-cell.
Yep. 15, 5 boxes.
Okay, so off 3. And we do the same thing, so it'll be 3 damage. The second one will hit off 3, so it'll be 4 damage.
Dead.
And I don't have anyone else in range because the Tormentor's inside the cloud. So good job, Tyson. That's all you got. And you've already gone, haven't? No, you haven't done anything yet. So I think we're going to run him to be here. Just make life a little bit harder to deal with. And we'll pause for scoring. So it'll be 1. No, I think you might still be contesting that. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
you are.
Not close enough.
2, because I got my general
Oh,
right
yep.
there.
2,
And 3.
and then those 2 are going to both move.
So this will come 3 inches closer. And that has to go closer to your board edge. So we will actually move it like right about there.
Sounds good. All right.
No, I didn't move Eris, but that's fine. She's
Cool.
kind of useless this match anyway.
So I think for the stream, I just conceded because I got 38 seconds.
We will have a finality out here, but it doesn't have to be like
Yeah, we're close enough. All right, so 3 souls get converted into essence.
Aaron, do you want me to coach you through the win?
I'm looking at an assassination run as my only shot. I've got a full soul stalker and a lamenter, and I can ghost walk them both in there.
She does have 2. Okay.
Oh no, Calder has 2.
Go for it.
I do have Rites of Torment up. Not that I've been able to kill anything. I am going to cut for the 6 that I need in order to fill up.
Do you have Scything touch-up?
I do.
So pause the clock and bump up the turn. Pause it first. Yeah, but he has not. I know it sounds weird, but that means you're not corroded. You gotta trust me on this.
Cool.
Do not restart it.
All right, so
And
those
so
are
while
souls.
our Valiant Infernals players would have lost on clock, we will continue so we can have another sort of finality to this game. Let's do it.
All right, 6. So there's a 7 after I cut. There's a 3 more for the souls that I had. You've got 2. You've got 2. You don't have any. Ghost Walk, Harmonious for 1 cheaper.
Use him for Ghost Walk instead.
Oh, oh really? Oh yeah, yeah. Ghost Walk.
It's fine. I don't think Calder's in as much danger as you think she is.
Calder's dead about 70-80% of the time.
I don't know. She still has dodge.
How close can you get the Hermit?
She has dodge.
Yeah,
You can get him all
always.
the way there because of Ghost Walk. Can she be knocked down?
Yes.
Okay, done.
Also, you can paralyze her. You have options.
I got a lot of options. It's just a question of which one do I go with.
You're a smidge too early.
I had to kill Bach. So I can be 5 up.
It's a game.
Okay, so
Take a picture of it and I'll walk you through it after you're done.
all right.
Oh, there's still a shrieker over there.
Double Zephyr.
I mean, and again, with his clock.
What's that?
I said double Zephyr. The model does not get enough response.
Easy.
No, it's really good for 7 points.
Spell Slave.
It's not
Ghost
great
Walk.
at everything, but it's kind of good at a lot of things.
It's really pure purpose.
Yep.
And sometimes, like, that can be all you really need for 7. Really fast and just durable. Yeah. 13, 17 with
Def Arm.
I think.
He is 13, 15 with 5 boxes.
13, 15, 5 boxes. Reach on the light jack 1.
1 inch.
Start that database. Hey, you walk Why? Why is your 2D?
I love your paint job, man.
Thanks.
Really good.
It looks great. It looks great on the table. Oh, but it looks great on the table, though.
Yeah. Well, I say just speed paints. You got to violently Zenithal prime them. But yeah.
No, I really liked it. You make the chariot look somewhat reasonable.
Except they, even though they're painted blue and I gave them his blue pills, yeah, just Cygnar's kind of old, you know, been around the block a while.
Hit it with the hairdryer.
They were straight until they came out of the moving box, and the general lost, some of the metallics have melted off in the heat of the. They were in storage for a couple months, so.
It's almost like they were stored in South Carolina.
And they were stored here. I don't know. They still had to survive the truck ride here from the Carolinas, yeah. Like this is black here is the
6, 7, 8, 9.
wash that leaked out. Because they just threw paint pots into the models. F it, right?
Did you have Arcane Shield on her?
I do.
Yes.
It does help, actually.
Yeah, two an Arcane Shield and dodge.
Because I'm going to give you a chance to dodge.
Well, ideally, but you can't control dice all the time.
And my dice have been bad.
Now that doesn't. They could be bad now. It doesn't mean they're going to be bad
Yeah.
in the future. But if he doesn't kill me,
Oh, yeah. No. Oh, no. I lost.
Yeah.
I think he has to commit to killing you this.
No, for sure. And he's a shield guard as well.
Ghost walk there. You move
So-
up there.
Got one shield guard.
Headbutt. Knock you on your butt.
Yeah.
I have all three. I have one of each. Who is that? What's that name? Emma. Emma's alive. Yeah. 12. Arm 17.
Defense again? I'm sorry.
Her defense, I want to say, is 15. Yep, she's a 15-17. So with Arcane Shield, she's 15-20.
Okay.
And she has 17 boxes unhurt.
Why don't you find him more? Because I got the dog.
Zat's got line of sight on her? Yes?
I'm sorry, what?
Zat's got line of sight?
Probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's not going to block it.
Well, and you can also play the game where you want to trade yourself.
Sorry.
Yes.
I got really good at
It doesn't bother me. I'm the most relaxed I've ever been. It's like, oh, I'm
You know what? I've got some options and I'm just going to take them.
Go for it.
3 for Stygian Abyss, 1 for the boost. On your
Okay.
caster.
Yep.
Fishing for a crit.
Yep. Def 15.
Magic 7, whatever, arcane
Yep.
attack.
Need a 6. Or I'm sorry, an 8.
Got it,
You
but
hit?
not what I needed.
Right? Stygian Abyss.
Stygian Abyss.
Pow 12, right?
Power 12, yep.
It used to be 13. Am I crazy? Wasn't it 13 last edition? I played a lot of. Was it?
What's her armor? 20.
20. So you did
I
1
saw
point of
8,
damage.
how about 3?
No, 3 points of damage. Yep, she'll take it.
Do it again.
Okay.
We'll talk after we're done. No go. Cool.
I will dodge.
And that might have just killed me.
So we'll just come back here. 2-inch dodge.
Spell slave for Ghost Walk.
Yep.
Here. Am I engaging there? Probably.
I don't know. Looks like we are.
Yeah. And Ghostly won't get me out of there with my...
It will not replicate Unstoppable.
Which I definitely do not have. Cool. He's going to come in next. Charge out the 10.
You can't charge because you're engaged. Yeah, with a knight. Yep. Scav have been annoying every game. I had so much trouble keeping them alive until I started racking infiltration or.
Herman's going to move out of the way because I don't have the line.
And just turn 1, throw it on them so that they can't be shot off the board, and then.
Did you see
it's been helping so much.
Did you see the ruling on Unstoppable for them? So they decided that models that have Unstoppable just ignore the entire disengage section of the rules. So if you charge into a unit you're already in melee with, place your guys back in, they still charge.
Charge.
So you can do the old sideways charges and stuff. That's dumb.
And just recharge.
As long as you're still in the unit, okay. As long as you don't leave anyone else's engagement range.
Mat 6, Regna into your knight.
13.
7. Not a bad roll. Awesome. POW 7 poison.
It'll be armor 20 because of unyielding.
Cool. Off 13.
Yep.
On 4 dice. 12.
We feed our horses only the finest oats.
Buy an attack. Yeah, because I need a 7.
You ought to hit melee.
You hit?
Boost the damage.
Off 13.
Whoa!
Off with his head.
Cool. Yes, she does. You know, how about we? Oh, you can't.
I see it. I mean, you have to play Zad enough to be like, oh, no.
Influence.
Okay. Def 13. Well, 15 because of the woods.
I'm gonna boost that. 6. So looking for a 11. Yep. 9. Yes. They do. All hits. Model makes 1 basic attack, then influence expires. Oh, okay.
Yep.
2-inch reach, I'm assuming?
Correct.
Stab him.
Unless you want to use the shield.
No.
Shield's pretty good.
The shield's great.
Use the shield.
Yeah.
Myself in the face.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
You can use the lightning gun. That's really good too.
It does.
No, don't use the lightning gun. He needs a 6 to hit him.
A 6?
Yep.
Oh, that'll hit. surprised I got that far.
Yep, and so it'll be dice off 1. You need 6 to kill.
6 to kill?
Mm-hmm.
3.
He had 3 hit. Okay.
No, if you have to play more, then you can travel.
Hits. Yep. Professor, one Cassie's first. I got messed up. It's true. Well, and just like, I have to go anyways. You might should do it rather than these guys.
Because you can advance through terrain and obstacles without penalty, obstructions, and models if they have enough movement. Okay.
4. Got it.
Bragging about you guys.
Cool.
Bragging about all you guys.
He's gonna, Umbral Guardian's gonna declare a charge over to this guy. Speed 6, so charge up to 9.
Wait, who's face ghostly?
The Umbral Guardians.
Oh, that's rude. I love it.
They're so good.
Stab him in
Yeah.
his stupid little face.
Matt 7
Need a 6.
with the sword. The sword is a POW 11 Weapon Master.
So you're off 4. You need 6 to kill.
I miss Weapon Masters.
It's a dead guy.
And I'll buckler the horse in the butt.
Okay, 13.
Looking for a 6 again. That'll hit.
Armor 20.
Dice off 10. 2 points. Kind of. No damage. Oh, and I killed somebody.
You did kill someone.
I'm gonna move you out of the way for just a second.
Are you moving it twice?
He hasn't moved because. Yep. That's the Rites of Torment activation for him.
And you're outside of melee of everything?
Yeah, he's outside of my melee.
Yeah.
Not within 2 of anybody. We're not within 2 of anybody that has 2.
The big problem was the Tormentor was outside of 10, so we would have had to Rites of Torment in it to do anything with the Tormentor. So even the gun, because of the windstorm, because we were 10.5, so you couldn't charge me, couldn't shoot me with the guns, unless he got the Rites of Torment trigger off first with that. And then if you miss with that gun, Calder's gone. Right.
Charge in.
The Hermit should be dead. I forgot to activate Eris. He only has 3 life left. Yep. Charge in.
Charge in. This.
It does.
Starting with a constrict.
All right.
Explain. Oh. Then you get one more. You get one more opportunity.
One shot, do not.
Not with your constrict, but at least you'll get the bite.
Yeah.
So Def 15.
Def 15. Matt 7.
Need 8.
No.
Yep.
No.
You can try to tail me.
Yeah. The constrict is a 1 inch. The bite is a 2 inch. So
I told you we feed them only the finest oats.
yeah. Looking for an 8.
Oh yeah, got it.
Sure. I rolled a 15.
Armor 20 because of Arcane Shield.
Okay, dice off Scything Touch, so I'm effective at 17. So dice off 3.
Yep.
3 dice.
You want to boost it?
I just did.
Okay. So 9
9.
damage. We'll take 4.
That's a good answer. And everything else that I've got left. The Ghostly Lamenter. Not. I got everything else out of the way, but cool. Boost a hit, fishing for a crit.
Did he have to pay to charge? Because I think he's got his. Yeah.
Yep.
Still boost to hit.
Boosting to hit. Oh, and I can't kill you with one attack.
You
Actually,
have
I got
two?
two. Yeah, I do. All right. Looking for not that.
And we will leave again.
Good game.
Likewise.
Oh, that was silly. Unfortunately, pretty much every metric.
I
Yep.
That's
I
the
lost.
end of the game.
No matter how you slice that one, enjoyable.
Yep.
Well, any
I
last?
did not want to use Calder to kill Valk, but I had to. Or Hawk, or whatever his name is.
Before the peanut gallery goes off.
Any last-minute commentation from our two players?
I did
Last-minute
better.
thoughts?
I did better than last week.
That's fair. You did do better than last week.
No, I'm just testing out this new Calder list until my cricks come in, and I like it so far. I like it a lot, actually, so far. So we'll see.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Did you? Did we score at the end of the game? Go and do that real quick.
Oh, it'll be 3 more for me, so it'll be 8 to
Pump
0.
it up real quick.
Yep.
All right. Thank you. All right. So I want to thank both of our players for playing tonight. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Matt,
You're welcome.
for
Anytime.
entertaining everybody. I'm going to go ahead and cut out your mics, though, and say thank you to everyone who was watching tonight and who was going to watch this on YouTube. We appreciate everybody and all the support that y'all are giving. We very much appreciate it. Feel free to like and subscribe. If you like what you're seeing, just let us know. The likes and the subscribes, even all the free options, just really help us out, letting us know what's good and making sure everything's great. So, also, we do want to give a big shout out to Enchanted Grounds here in Littleton, Colorado, for allowing us a place to play as well as to stream, as we have every week or close to every week. And we will catch you all next Wednesday after another game. After a local tournament. So, thank you, everyone. Hope you all have a fantastic evening.